There is only one way to work, like hell. Wise words by Bette Davis, a famous Hollywood actress who thought like this, and yet her life had such an emotional turmoil that affected her professional life. Let's reveal the secrets of her life from one of her family members. Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest and most shocking revelations in Hollywood of the actress Bette Davis. The lovely Bette Davis, the iconic Hollywood star, known for her intense performances and distinctive eyes, captivated audiences for decades. The legendary actress was known for a lot of things, many of which are controversial. But behind the glamour and fame, there were personal struggles and family dynamics that remained hidden from the public eye. Through interviews and personal accounts, we will uncover the truth behind Bette Davis' daughter's life and the impact her mother's fame had on her. We will explore the complexities of their relationship and the untold stories that have finally come to light. After years of research and investigation, the identity of Bette Davis's daughter has been uncovered, shedding light on a life shrouded in secrecy and mystery. Years after she died in 1989, Bette Davis's daughter, Bette Hyman, revealed secrets that shocked fans and painted a complex picture of their relationship. Today, we delve into the revelations made by Bette Davis's daughter and explore the impact they had on the legacy of this legendary actress. Bette Davis was born on April 5, 1908, in LOL, Massachusetts. She was the daughter of Ruth Augusta and attorney Harlow Morrill Davis, but her parents divorced when she was 10. Bette and her younger sister were raised by her mother. Being a cute girl that caught the attention of bypassers, Bette was an average girl doing what most girls do. It didn't take long before she changed the spelling of her first name from Betty to an E, after a character from the French 1846, La Cousine Bette. This tells the controversial story of an unmarried, middle-aged woman who plots the destruction of her extended family, who are cruel. This character embodied the archetype of the typical femme fatale-like destiny. Played out, it would soon become synonymous with Bette herself, as she would eventually go on to portray forceful and intense characters in numerous films. Growing up, her father was quite distant, while her mother was pious and prim. Davis rapidly learned two things. Good girls waited for marriage, and marriage was not easy. According to Davis, her parents made each other miserable, and she was quite pleased when they ultimately broke up. At 13, her mother and her sister moved to New York City and used her tuition money to enroll in the Clarence White School of Photography. During her time in New York, Bette joined the Girl Scouts, but her burgeoning passion for acting soon took center stage. At the age of 18, she was captivated by Peg Entwistle's performance in a 1925 production of The Wild Duck. She later reminisced that it was witnessing the talent of the 17-year-old Entwistle that made her want to go into the theater. She tried out for George Cookerstock Theater Company in Rochester, New York. But her performance didn't impress him. However, he offered her first paid acting opportunity, a brief role as a chorus girl in the play. 1916 to 1926 was the period of abandonment and schooling. Davis's father, Harlow, a patent attorney who graduated from Harvard Law School, left the family in 1916. Though her mother, Ruth, struggled financially, she managed to send Davis and her sister to various boarding schools, including Ruth's alma mater, Cushing Academy. Bette began acting while at Cushing, eventually moving to New York City and attending the John Murray Anderson, Robert Milton School of Theater and Dance, alongside classmate Lucille Ball. 1929, taking over Broadway, Davis wowed the New York theater world with her Broadway debut as Elaine Bumstead in Broken Dishes. The following year, she returned to the stage for a role in Solid South. She appeared on Broadway several times throughout her illustrious career. In 1930, spotted by a talent scout from Universal Studios, Davis was invited to Tinseltown in 1930 for a screen test. She traveled with her mother by train to Hollywood. A studio employee was at the station to meet her, but left because he didn't see anybody who looked like an actor. After failing her first screen test, the studio used Davis to help with screen tests for other actors. In 1931 big screen debut, Davis made her film debut in 1931's Bad Sister. It was also the first film for actress Sidney Fox, who got top billing above Davis. The film marked Davis's first collaboration with Humphrey Bogart. The duo went on to make 7 films together. 1932, first marriage. Harmon Oscar Nelson Jr. was the first of Davis's 4 husbands. Ham, as he was known, was a musician and Davis's high school sweetheart. The couple married in 1932, had no children together, and divorced in 1938. Davis received her first Oscar nod for Of Human Bondage, based on a novel by W. Somerset Maugham. In the film, Davis plays a waitress who gets involved with a medical student and plunges into a tumultuous relationship with him. Davis didn't win in 1934, but snagged her first Oscar the following year for Dangerous. Davis starred in one of her career-defining roles when she portrayed Southern belle Julie Marsden in the film Jezebel. The actress earned critical acclaim for her portrayal, along with an Oscar for Best Actress in a leading role. In 1950, out with the old and in with the new, so began the decade for Davis, with a divorce from her third husband, William Grant Sherry, and, mere weeks later, a fourth and final marriage to Gary Merrill. Merrill had co-starred with Davis in All About Eve, which featured Davis playing aging Broadway star Margot Channing in a role that netted her another Oscar nomination for Best Actress. Davis won a Best Actress award at the Cannes Film Festival for her performance in All About Eve in 1951. The rest of the decade saw the actress appearing in 8 films and doing a significant amount of television series work. Davis received an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress in a leading role for her performance in The Star. Bette Davis' Eyes, sung by Kim Carnes, hit the airwaves in 1981, helping a whole new generation discover the award-winning actress. Davis's response to the song that topped the Billboard Hot 100 was a positive one. Davis said she appreciated the mention. Iconic singer Madonna also paid tribute to Davis in her 1990 song Vogue. While working on the television show Hotel, Davis underwent a mastectomy following a breast cancer diagnosis. Within weeks of the procedure, the actress suffered multiple strokes, leaving her with slurred speech and paralysis on one side of her face and her left arm. In 1985, B.D. Hyman published her memoir, My Mother's Keeper, a controversial book that exposed the tumultuous relationship she had with her mother. The book was released while Bette Davis was still alive, leading to a highly publicized family rift. The discovery of Bette Davis's daughter is a groundbreaking moment in Hollywood history, offering a rare glimpse into the private life of one of the industry's most enigmatic figures. I felt it was necessary to tell my story, to share my truth about what it was like growing up with a mother like Bette Davis. As the story unfolds, we uncover the challenges and triumphs of Bette Davis's daughter, from her childhood in the shadow of a Hollywood legend to her journey of self-discovery and identity. So, what were these secrets that B.D. Hyman revealed, and how did they affect Bette Davis's image? Davis died in 1989 at age 80. In her will, she disinherited her daughter with the words, "I declare that I have intentionally and with full knowledge omitted to provide herein for my daughter." Let's start by exploring the major allegations and their implications. She practiced the occult witchcraft, and when I would not do what she wanted me to do, she vowed to get even with me, Hyman said in the clip. When she was gutting fish, which she loved to do, she would always get fish whole from the fishmonger, and she would gut them herself and rip their insides out and mumbled the names of people she wished to do the same. She even claims she saw her mother transform into a satanic figure with a satanic face, long claws on the end of her hands. Hyman shared these testimonies over 26 years after her mother died from breast cancer, which makes us believe she still has bitter feelings about her toxic relationship with Davis. Davis was known for her intense performances, bringing a level of emotional depth to her characters that captivated audiences. However, Hyman suggests that this intensity was not limited to the screen. One of the most striking claims in Hyman's book is about Davis's controlling nature. Hyman described her mother as domineering and emotionally abusive, alleging that Davis manipulated those around her to get what she wanted. While Davis was undoubtedly a powerhouse on screen, Hyman argued that her off-screen persona was equally commanding. She claimed that Davis's need for control extended to every aspect of her life, including her children. In My Mother's Keeper, Hyman wrote, "My mother was not just a perfectionist, she was a tyrant. Her demands were relentless, and her temper was terrifying." This portrayal of Davis contrasts sharply with the public image of the hard-working actress who overcame countless obstacles in a male-dominated industry. However, it's important to consider the context and the perspectives involved. Hollywood in the mid-20th century was a fiercely competitive environment. Stars like Davis often faced immense pressure to maintain their careers and personal lives under public scrutiny. Bette Davis was known for her intense dedication to her craft, often pushing herself and those around her to achieve perfection. This drive, while admirable on set, might have translated into the demanding behavior described by Hyman. Davis herself admitted in interviews that she could be difficult to work with, often because she was determined to deliver the best possible performance. Another significant claim by Hyman was about Davis's substance use. She alleged that her mother often turned to alcohol to cope with the pressures of her career and personal life. Alcohol use was not uncommon in Hollywood's golden era. Many stars used it as a way to unwind from the grueling demands of their work. However, Hyman suggested that Davis's drinking exacerbated her volatile behavior. In her memoir, Hyman described instances where Davis's drinking led to erratic and abusive behavior. These revelations painted a picture of a woman struggling with inner demons, despite her outward success. These allegations were met with mixed reactions. Some fans and colleagues of Davis defended her, stating that Hyman's accounts were exaggerated or taken out of context. Bette was a strong woman who had to fight for her place in the industry. She was passionate, yes, but she was also generous and caring in many ways. Despite the controversies, it's clear that Bette Davis had a complex and multifaceted personality. She was a trailblazer in Hollywood, a devoted actress, and a mother dealing with the challenges of fame and personal life. Davis faced numerous challenges in her career, from battling studio executives to maintaining her status in a competitive industry. Her dedication to her craft was unparalleled, often pushing herself and those around her to the brink. It's also essential to consider B.D. Hyman's perspective. Growing up in the shadow of a Hollywood legend undoubtedly shaped her experiences and views. Hyman has maintained her stance over the years, insisting that her memoir was an honest depiction of her life with Davis. She later pursued a career in ministry, where she often spoke about overcoming her past and finding peace. Bette Davis's legacy in Hollywood is undeniable. She remains one of the most celebrated actresses of all time, with a career that spanned over 50 years, and it included countless iconic performances. While the secrets revealed by B.D. Hyman may have shocked many, but they also offer a more human perspective on a legendary figure. It's a reminder that behind the fame and glamour, there are real people with real struggles. The revelations by her daughter add a layer of complexity to her story, reminding us that our idols are also human, with their struggles and imperfections. Bette Davis's life and career continue to fascinate and inspire, a testament to her enduring impact on the world of cinema. As we reflect on the secrets revealed by her daughter, we gain a deeper understanding of the woman behind the legend. Ultimately, the impact of Bette Davis's daughter's revelation extends beyond the realm of gossip and scandal, serving as a poignant reminder of the complexities of human experience and the enduring legacy of one of Hollywood's most legendary actresses. The revelation of Bette Davis's daughter has rocked Hollywood to its core, exposing the hidden truths and buried secrets that have haunted the actress for years. As we reflect on the legacy of Bette Davis and the impact of her daughter's revelation, we are reminded of the complexities of fame, the fragility of identity, and the enduring power of family. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the life of Bette Davis and the revelations made by her daughter, Bette Hyman. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth stories from the golden age of Hollywood. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the fascinating world of film and celebrity.